So do you have money tied up in a binary options broker? You can't get your money out. They're refusing to talk to you or giving you the runaround. Maybe they put bonuses on you that you didn't authorize. I want to talk real quick in this video how to potentially get some of your money back, um, especially for those of you in the US and those of you who paid via a credit card. So this is a site on the SEC, SEC.gov, talking about binary options and so forth. There's only Nadex is the one I use, which is CFTC regulated. They're based in Chicago. That's the only one I recommend. I do have some other videos on binary options if you're interested as well, but so you can subscribe to the channel. But I want to talk about how to get your money out. This particular site, sitejabber.com blog, it actually is talking about how to get your money back if you've been scammed via a credit card. It's not particularly, has nothing to do with binary options in general, but this is kind of the MO of what I've recommended to my clients who have been scammed by overseas binary options companies. Any binary options company that has on their site will give you a bonus is a scam. They're going to make money when you lose. That's the only way they make money. There's a lot of other things that go into it, which I can get into in a different video. But this is the process. If you've deposited via a binary options broker, if you've done it via credit card especially, and if you're in the US especially, this has worked in the past for some of my clients, so this is something that you may want to try. The first thing he has listed is contact the merchant. You're not going to get your money back directly, usually from the binary options broker. They put a lot of, they make you jump through hoops and do a lot of different things, and they put bonuses on you, and then they tell you you have to trade 30 times your money in order to get your money out. If that's the case, don't even bother, because you won't get your money out even if you do the 30 times thing. They'll give you the runaround for that as well. The second thing he has listed is gather your records, which is absolutely something you should do. You should have a copy of when you deposited at the binary options company. You should do a screenshot of that deposit on that particular site. So whatever the binary options broker, log in if you still can, and do a screenshot of it, of when you deposited and so forth. The third thing here they have listed, if it's counterfeit damage, it's basically fraud. They are giving you the runaround. They're not providing you to get your money out, which is your money. You should be able to get your money out. The fourth thing is to check experiences of others. So, binary option ABC company, do a search of that particular company on Google, do binary options ABC.com or whatever the particular binary options broker is, and do review, get some feedback from other people who have not gotten their money back from that particular binary options broker, and you will not be the only one that hasn't. So that'll open up a lot of opportunities. And then have those as well. Because what you're going to do is you're going to contact your credit card company and ask for a chargeback, especially if this is within the last 60 to 90 days. Usually it's a lot easier in that period to get your money back. Now, if it's been a year, more than likely you're probably not going to get it, although I will show you a possible method for that as well. So, and again, this all depends on how much you deposited. If it was $100, it may not be worth your time, because this will take a little bit of time to do. But if it's tens of thousands, like some of my clients have done, it's very well worth doing these steps. But you're going to want to call your credit card company, say, hey, I deposited at this binary options broker. Here's the information. They're not getting back to me. They will not refund my money. It's basically a fraud. I have all these other people that say it's a fraud as well. I would like my money back. And the positive thing with the credit card company is they're on your side. You're a customer of theirs. So, you can stop being a customer of theirs as well. I wouldn't go that far off the initial call and so forth, but they're more willing to side with you because you're their customer versus the binary options broker. And you can obviously show a lot of proof, etc. The other thing, so again, that's in your first 30, 90 days column. You might have to fill out a form or that kind of thing. A lot of times I've gotten a lot of clients that have gotten their money back on that, and that's a good way to go. Again, if you're a little longer than that, probably not you probably have a less chance of getting your money that way. But there is another option which I find a little interesting, especially again if you're in the U.S. U.S. has anti-gambling laws, etc. And there have been different banks such as Chase, American Express, and so forth, who have had high-ranking employees say, "Hey, we do not allow gambling sites." And these binary options overseas sites are basically gambling sites. They have gambling licenses, or many of them have gambling licenses in Cyprus, in the UK, in the Caribbean, and so forth. So if you can point them to, hey, this was a gambling thing, you guys shouldn't have even authorized this transaction because it's gambling, and according to you know, this particular site has, if it'll pull up, this particular site has a couple of high-ranking bank officers talking about, hey, we do not allow gambling transactions through Visa or MasterCard or American Express or whatever it is. And it's not popping up on my screen, so sorry about that. But if you just search that for credit card companies that do not allow binary options, you'll come up with a couple, and then you can present that again, maybe even if it's a year out. And again, if you have a larger amount, and you can show this proof that, hey, you guys said that you don't allow gambling transactions, yet you allowed my gambling transaction, and now because you allowed it, I'm not able to get my money out because it's a scam. So that might be a way to go about it as well. Again, it's going to depend on how much you originally deposited. If it's $100, probably isn't worth all the trouble. But if it's tens of thousands of dollars, obviously that might be a way to go as well. So those are some tips to do. Those are very helpful. Those have worked for some of my clients in the past. I've had clients that have done hundreds of thousands of dollars to binary options brokers, some via credit card and some via bank wire. Bank wire is going to be a much harder process, but I would go into your bank that you wired it and talk to them about it and see if there's anything they can do about it. But credit card is a lot easier. I've definitely seen multiple people get money back for their transactions for that. So hopefully this is helpful. Subscribe if you're interested. I do trade binary options. I only trade at a regulated place, which is Nadex. I've only traded there for a number of years. I've been in binary options for 15 years now, different things that I've seen. So hopefully this is helpful. Subscribe if interested. I hope you have a great day.